Alright, this is Scott Carpenter. I've decided to do a little experiment. Someone made a suggestion that to see what footprints would look like, wet footprints would look like on pavement, that I should, get my feet wet and try to recreate sorry about that, I had a wave. Try to recreate the wet footprints that I found in the national park. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. I'm going to do it in my driveway, and I'm going to try to duplicate that. I've got on long pants, so hopefully that'll kind of simulate, hair on the legs. And then I'm going to do it barefooted, and then I'm going to do it with I've got some water shoes. I'll put those on so we can kind of see the two different ways that a person would leave a track. Now I'm a 10.5, 11, so the tracks I saw were documented 14, 15, 16 inches long, depending on how you look at it. So we'll see if if you walk or run, if it makes a difference. I don't know. We're going to try it out here. So I can keep the dog out of the way. It's going to be cold. This is about as deep as the water was in the creek. Oh God, it's cold. It's cold. Okay, here we go. Alright. If you can see it or not. As you can see, my left foot, the toes are not visible. That's my right foot. Looks very similar. The interesting thing is, when I first started out, see how I slung that? Of course, it only picks up the ball on my foot. It's drying pretty fast. That's another thing. Of course, this is concrete. It's not asphalt. Look how fast that's drying. That is crazy. Okay, 5 minutes has passed and it's almost dry. There's the best footprint. Of course, my foot. So there's the distortion. The print's 12 inches. Distorted a little. My foot's 11. Now we're going to move it over and try it with the water shoes on. Okay, for experiment number 2, I've got shoes on. So, there's shoes. Watch out, Baker. See here, shoes actually seem to leave a tread. Shoes don't look like it at all. That's just my opinion. I'm going to do the barefoot one more time. I think the barefoot looks closer to what we saw. I'm using concrete instead of asphalt. Right there's my last one. So you can still make out tread. Alright, we're going to do barefoot one more time. Here we go. I think the bare feet, in my opinion, the bare feet are the closer match to what we saw. Of course, I don't have hair. I've got my legs, there's material on my legs, so right there. Of course, you can see. Of course, and you can see is in just less than a minute how the print starts to form. Of course, I've got a human foot. Now my foot's not flat like a Bigfoot's foot would be. Bigfoot is going to have a flat foot. Again, let's measure that distortion. In the shade, the distortion. My foot's 11. So there's not a whole lot of distortion there. Okay, so do we have any conclusions? I don't know if we can make one. I'm using concrete instead of asphalt. But doing the doing the barefoot twice, not the way that everybody drives by. Doing the barefoot twice, I think whatever left those wet footprints was barefooted and had something, either long pants or hair. Now, it was a very hot day, and all the people going by had shorts on, and I'm still trying to figure out why a hiker would walk down the middle of a stream.